Hey ladies, welcome to another Wig Wednesdays. Today's a little bit different. I'm doing a review for the Premium Next 100% Human Hair by Sensational. I got it in the number 2 and they wanted me to do a review on it. I got 3 packs and I wanted to see if it was really tangle free or shed free. So I'm making it into a wig, so that's why it's part of Wig Wednesday. Yeah. So this is how it looks in the packaging. Really nice structured packaging. Right here, I'm showing you that it's 100% human hair, and this is Beauty Supply hair. So after taking all this packaging off, I'm showing you I got a Yaki texture, 18 inches. And also, I just want to make sure and see if it's really tangle-free and shed-free. In the back, it shows you how to maintain it, the maintenance is in the back, how to wash it, detangle it, and all that. And I'm showing you also in the back of the package, it has the same thing. The maintenance, wash it, dry, however you want to do it. Here I'm just showing you how the hair looks and how it feels. It has very great texture to it. It reminds me of once you get your hair flat ironed, so that's what I really like about Yaki hair. The ends are beautiful. The way that they're cut, they look very natural. If you wear it straight, it's going to be a very natural fall. Right here, it shows that it has good wave and body to it. Now, the way that they have it here, it's not cut, so don't think that it's two different packs of hair. It's just the way that they separated it, but it's still one big pack. So right here, I'm just showing you how beautiful the shine is and natural shine that it has. It's not coated with some type of plastic, and the ends are just beautiful. It sits, it flows, and moves exactly like your own hair. Definitely believe when they say that it's more of a long lasting hair, and the way that it's processed, it's longer lasting and it's nourished with the natural shine to it. Even here, I can show you that there is no type of shedding, even with some type of friction to the hair being pulled by some ratchet chick, and you still have no shedding at all, or any pieces of hair that's coming out right now without me even cutting the weft. So just showing you that even coming out the pack, there's no hair coming out. It just really depends how you deal with the hair and how you cut the hair later once you install it. Hey, I'm just showing you how the 18 inches will lay if you have never really seen what 18 inches will look like and how it's layered and where it sits right on top of my breast or whatnot. So I made it into a wig on a dome cap, and I'm just showing you what the wefts looks like and how flat the tracks are. No matter how many packs you put in, I put in about 2 3/4. I mean, it laid so flat, I didn't feel any tracks. So that's another plus that I love about this. So this is what it looks like, just flat, not doing much to it. If you do want to just have it as just a straight wig or weave. I'm also going to show you that I did use a curling wand to show you what it does look like curls. So this is what it looks like with no product of curling wands. I did for like maybe 15 to 20 seconds in a curl rod. Alright, so this is straight versus curly. So once you curl it, get a longer inches. So get a 18 inch because it's going to curl up a little bit shorter. Next, what I did was I put it in curling rods and it came out like this, which is beautiful. And I also put the Aussie spray to, when I did the curling rods. And so I took it all out and this is what the curls look like. Here's when I brushed it out with my paddle brush, and this is what the curls look like after a day and a half of doing nothing. It dropped, but I still have beautiful body waves in it. Now this is when I just fell asleep. I wanted to see what it looked like if I just fell asleep in my wig, or if you wear it as a weave, what it would look like. And I wanted to see if it tangled. There's no tangling. I had one piece of straggling hair and that was it. So yes, if you fall asleep in it, it's going to look like this in the morning. Not bad. Hey ladies, so this is what she's looking like. Now, the way that I achieved these curls in a very bone straight, like I explained to you already, all I did was curl wand it. As long as I put heat to the hair, I noticed that it curled better when I used the curl rods after it. So what I did was I curl wanded it, and then before I went to bed, I set it in the curl rods and just left it on my mannequin. So this is from last night curls, and I think doing it in that way, because being that it is a bone straight and it is beauty supply hair, I don't really know if all beauty supply hair is the same, but I know bone straight beauty supply hair, being that it's been processed, it's a little bit harder to get that body and keep that body. So the way that I would suggest to keep the body in your hair if you're going to wear it to work or to school is to definitely put some heat to it, whatever type of curl wand or curling iron that you have. Put that in. Then spray some holding spray. Put the curl rods on and just set it overnight. And then you wake up with these gorgeous curls. Bouncy. I've been wearing this hair for about like 2.5 weeks, even though it's a wig, but each day just to experiment for you guys, because I like to do this stuff for you guys. So I just pretty much put it on my head as soon as I woke up. I did the test showing you what it looks like if you fall asleep in your hair and you just are too tired to get to take it off, or if you're wearing it as a weave, if you're too tired to tie it up or roll it up, it is going to be flat in the morning, but it does have a little bit of waves in it, and that's what I like about it. Even though some others didn't really agree with the texture of the hair or that it didn't curl, there are ways to curl the hair, but I can say I do like this hair better than the other beauty supply store hair that I've gotten in the past, because there's no plastic coating on it. A lot of people don't like beauty supply hair just because the way that it feels, but with this hair, it feels like your own hair, But I did notice after I put heat to it, I lost a little bit of the coarseness of it. You know how Yaki hair has that little coarseness and it feels more like our hair. But what I noticed when I first curled ironed it, it felt a little bit more fine. But then when I curl rodded it and took it out, then it started feeling back a little more coarse than it did before. My con is that it's not a number 2. Right now, it looks like a number 2 because of the sun, but in natural lighting, it looks like a number 4. And I couldn't figure out why it looked like a number 4, because I've been a number 2 for years. And the only time it looks like a 4 is if I'm in the sun. So if it looks like a number 4 in natural lighting, then it's way too light. So I already contacted Sensationnel about my cons. Not an extensive type of shedding. It's probably one strand of hair here and there. It's not much of anything. See? Just one. So, I mean, it's not shed free to me because, but then again, shedding is more than one. I wouldn't call it even shedding. I would think you just get one strand or 2 strands of hair if you pull at it. But other than that, I felt like if you put your hands through it, there's no shedding. No. Really depending on, see, one. Really depending, nothing. So when I say shed, that it doesn't shed, it's not like, oh my gosh, all this hair. That's shedding. So when you get 1 or 2 hairs, it's normal. I mean, your own hair takes out 1 or 2 hair. But you have to be careful how you do the wefts. It all depends on how you do the wefts. If you're cutting it up, little pieces, a bunch of pieces, then yes, you're going to get some loose hairs because you're disturbing the wefts. The other con pretty much is if you really want to achieve these curls, you do have to put work into it. You either have to put a curling wand to it and then curl rod it for it to have these curls. So if you're into doing this maybe 20-minute process or 15-minute process before bed or when you get home from work or school, then this is the hair for you. And I think this is the great way to start, wearing wigs and wearing weaves. So, I have a lot of budget-friendly people. So if you're not ready to get, the Brazilian hair, Malaysian hair, or Indian hair, or the Indian lady that lived down the block and you just want to scalp her. Like, if you're not ready for that type of hair, definitely try the Sensational Premium next, because it is very much like your own hair. You can keep it straight, because I did see a couple of YouTubers keeping it straight, but I don't know, straight hair is not always the best for everybody's head, so I'm kind of happy that I showed you guys that it can be curled and you can do something to it besides keeping it straight. So yes, so it is 100% human hair. Now, I know someone's going to ask me if you can dye it. I contacted Sensationnel and they said you cannot dye it because it's been through a process. So that's the difference between beauty supply hair store and virgin hair. Virgin hair, you can dye it, depending where you get it from. If you get it from somewhere cheaper, you may have to contact them and make sure you can. But with beauty supply hair, being that it's already been processed and colored how I wanted to, or having the texture how it wanted to be textured, so it's kind of harder to dye it and for it to actually come out just as nice if you didn't dye it. Because I did see a couple of videos, some people tried doing it and it came out pretty dry, and I didn't want to chance it on his hair. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful lighter chestnut brown, so I wouldn't want to really bother it anyway. So the answer to your question, if you can dye it, we don't recommend that you dye it. So don't, unless you just know how to rehydrate it or whatever the case may be. So let me get up close so you can see the curls. So you can see that these curls are pretty much really good standard curls. They're not going anywhere. They're going to pretty much be here for the rest of the day. I did videos and pictures and all that stuff showing you what it looks like after a day and a half. I think it was about a day and a half, 2 days or whatnot, that it finally dropped because I did this method. So it's definitely going to hold you up through school and through work. And so being that this is Yaki and it pretty much mimics African American hair, you know that the curls are going to last a little bit longer because of the coarseness of our hair and the thickness of our hair. So that's why it's easier to curl our hair and it stays bouncy and beautiful for an amount of time. So yes, these are the curls. Oh, I love them. Have any type of coating, you can kind of skip the process of cold washing it or washing it, making sure there's no bugs in there, making sure it's not dirty. Like, it's already clean, so all you have to do is put it on your head or make a wig out of it. It's like so much easier of the process. I just sewed it onto a cap and put it on my head and I was good to go. I didn't have to dry it like it was some drawers. Only product that I used in this hair was the Aussie spray. I didn't put anything else. I didn't put no oil in it. I didn't put any other argan oil, Morocco. I didn't put anything in it, just that spray. And it still feels as soft as it did when I first curled it. So that's pretty good. So if you're a lazy hair washer, you can kind of skip a week without washing this, because I didn't wash. I didn't go outside, but I was just inside, experimenting for you guys to see how this hair hangs up and all that stuff. So for me to have curled it more than 3 times with product, I think it still feels pretty good and pretty clean. And even the more I push it out, the more curls come out. I just love this hair. You can get this from any .com stores, because I know somebody asked me to put links down, but if it's something that's just really popular, I don't put down a specific .com. You can go to any .com. All you have to do is put the wig name or the weave name, and any wig store pretty much will come up with it. So that I just want to sit here and brag about this hair. I told you it's about almost 3 weeks old, and I haven't washed it. I've curled it a couple of times and put curl rods in it, and the bounce to it, it's still beautiful. the texture of it, it's still gorgeous. So like I said, for all the women that are in a budget crisis and you still want to look fabulous and beautiful, definitely try the Sensational Premium Next Yaki hair. All right, so all right, ladies, so that's enough for my Wig Wednesdays today. Thank you for rocking with me, and I will be back for another Wig Wednesdays. All right, peace.